Hi, welcome back to Normski TV. Um, Good news with regards to Willian. Just heard, obviously I've been working today, so I haven't had a chance to get the information out there, but I'm sure there's other channels that have put that out there in the media that Willian has signed today. I thought it was going to be Saturday, but they brought it forward a day early, so that's really good news. We've got our first signing. He's signed for 3 years on £100,000 a week. Contrary to that, I'm hearing some news, and I don't know if it's just the media, having a go at Arsenal or whatever, with the fact that we've, had to let go of 55 employees. They're coming out and saying that actually he's on a staggering £220,000 a week. Now, reading into it, what I understand is that could mean like incentives, bonuses, and obviously his signing on fee, which is not included. So I think they've just included it into the whole wage thing or into the whole contract. But look, from what I understand, it's £100,000 a week. We've got him now. I think he's a very good player. Chelsea wanted to keep him. They were trying to, do a 2-year deal with him. He wasn't happy with that. They were actually offering him more money. But he's actually come to Arsenal, albeit that's a longer contract, but he's come to Arsenal for £100,000 a week. So I think that's good news. I think Chelsea have lost a good player. I know, when I first heard that he was coming or we was linked with him, I was thinking, no, not another Chelsea reject. It seems like we're like the retirement home for these Chelsea players, like the likes of Cech and Louise and Gallas and you name, just to name a few. Now, I think, though, this guy can bring something to Arsenal. He's a well-seasoned player. He knows the Premier League. Even though he's 32 years old, for me, the guy is still got it. You'd only look at his stats of last season, 9 goals, 7 assists, second highest goal scorer for Chelsea. And he's a hard worker, and he can play in all the different positions, central, out on the left, out on the right. These are things that I think he can bring to Arsenal in terms of his versatility across that front three. And a lot of people, especially from the Chelsea side, half of them are glad that he's gone, and the other half, are not happy about it. But we've got him. And, I think he makes a very good squad player. He will help the likes of Saka, Martinelli. Martinelli is a Brazilian counterpart. So he can definitely help these guys out, bringing in his experience to the club. And I think this guy can do well for Arsenal. I think he said in his interview with Arsenal that, he's really glad that he's come to Arsenal. He's come to one of the biggest clubs in the world, and he wants them to help. Wants to help them win trophies. Now, I've heard that saying. I've heard it from Louise. I've heard it from Peter Cech, and that. And to be perfectly honest, I think on all three occasions, I think we've lifted the cup with Peter Cech. We've also lifted the cup with David Luiz, obviously the FA Cup, and now we've got Willian. We probably could go one better and win the Carabao Cup. Anyway, but listen, it's good anyway that he has made the move over to North London, and I really do think this is a good move. I know was looking at some of the chats on my group that I'm on, and some of them weren't too sure whether he would be a good acquisition, but I think he will do well. There's talk of Arteta wanting to play him central. Now, I don't know what that means for the likes of Ozil. What's going to happen there, because that's going to be an ongoing saga. But at the moment, I think not Ozil, Willian will probably play in that central role. I'm thinking that's where he can be very effective behind the front three. And so we've got quite a. When we look at our attacking options, they are very good. And not only that, the problem is that Arsenal have not been able to get goals from midfield, and I think Willian will definitely bring goals to the club. Anywhere between 9 and 8 and 10 goals, you know, that would be good. I mean, that would be good for us, because we do need more goals from the midfield, and I think he will do that. He's very good penalty taker, very good free kick taker, you know, crosses. I mean, if you look at his stats for the 7 years that he's been in, they are quite good, and I think he ranks like 7th in terms of his stats and what he's done as a footballer. So yeah, he's here. And you know, are we gonna get the likes of Coutinho to make this club really truly Brazilian? We'll just have to wait and see. But I think, you know, I'm pleased that he's come, and we'll just have to see what happens with regards to the transfer window now, because now that we've now made our first signing, then I think with that being, we now really need to be going hard for our other targets. So I'm hoping that Arsenal will now begin to, normally what happens as soon as we, you know, make our first signing, then it gets the ball rolling. So hopefully we'll be able to go out there, get our targets and get this thing rolling. But listen, Willian is now signed for Arsenal on a 3-year deal, £100,000 a week. I'm glad he's come, and I think he will definitely bring something to the Arsenal. Listen, take care. Please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you on the next Transfer Daily. Take care.